Whitney. Keep it cute.
All right, good evening, you guys. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? All right, you guys, welcome to Uncommon Opinions. Okay, I'm your host, but my lovely co-hosts are the following. We got our girl Kay Daniels in the building. Ow! How you doing, honey?
I'm doing good. Ready for today's talk.
Girl, how has your week been thus far?
Child.
Oh, child, we're going to get into that, How's your weekend?
It's been hectic.
Yeah.
It's been hectic.
Booked
My
and
weekend was
busy.
good, though.
Booked and busy ain't easy to be, honey.
It ain't.
It
ain't for the week, honey.
It's not for the week at all. Speaking of not for the week, let's go ahead and introduce Sunny, baby. She is strong. Okay, look at her. Look at her. Yes, high vibrational. Yes, my sister. Okay, Wakanda forever. Yes. Okay.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. How y'all been? How's your week been, Whitney?
Oh, you know, girl, busy.
Busy.
You know, busy.
I understand.
You know,
Aren't we all?
hanging on up in there. Well, you ladies are looking lovely as always.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of course,
So-
you look lovely.
We have a very, very fun-filled night, you guys. Hello, Kamiko. Kamiko says, hello, Whitney D. Kamiko also says, hello, Kay Daniel.
Hello.
Kamiko also says, hello, Sunny Love.
Thanks for the love. Hello.
And everybody that's tuning in, y'all. I pray y'all having a good evening or whatever, you know, because, you know, we are. It's been very, very eventful. But let's go ahead and get into it. We have a very fun-filled packed night. We're going to be talking about you don't have to beg, okay? And your type, not your type, okay? We kind of talked about that on last week. And then we're going to be getting to Rihanna's SuperBowl halftime, okay? Because this was the talk of the town.
It was.
Okay? It was
My
the talk.
goodness.
And my sis Kay Daniels had some stuff to say. I told y'all I'm gonna be on the prowl. I'm gonna be in your Facebook. I'm gonna be on there. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm just super excited. But before we get into everything, as you guys see, we are keeping it G. Okay, we keeping it very Afrocentric in honor of Black History Month. Okay. And so we are in black, and I gotta look up my symbolism as far as honoring the African flag. Last week we all wore red. Each time you saw us, we had on red. Okay, the symbolism to that was the bloodshed. Okay, now black represented well Black people. Okay, All right. So we are representing the different colors of the African flag. Next week is green. Okay. So anywho, where do y'all want to start? Where do you
Can we start with your type, not your type?
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I want to jump right into that.
Okay, okay. Sunny is ready tonight.
Always. TTG.
Yay. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this comes with a clip, okay? All right. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Your type, not your type. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let me drop this clip for everybody. Okay.
We block some of our blessings because we're so picky and we just want to continue to do the things that we've always done. And that's hindering you from potentially meeting someone for your future. You don't want to date this guy because he looks like a nerd. He's not the thug type. He's not gonna make your life seem like it's exciting, and you want to have blunts in the ashtray.
Not blunts.
These are the things that you want because of your
hood. I ain't checking for him
because of the appetite that you've had in the past.
If you're looking at me,
and now that you're an adult and you screaming, "Ain't no good men, ain't no good women in the world." It's what you're allowing yourself to be comfortable in.
Right.
Because this is all you've known. Because this is just how I am. This is just what I like. I like what I like.
Cycles. You dating the same dude every time and mad. Like, why do I keep attracting familiar spirits? You keep attracting the same person because you have the same appetite and it's not working for you. You need to expand your palate.
That's it.
Literally it.
All right, so we're back. Okay. This was the clip that I was talking about on last week, I believe, or the week before, in regards to types. And so let's dive deep in it. Would you guys agree in regards to him saying and them saying, because they're married, okay, by the way, that's actually my pastor's daughter. And I love
That's where you go. I love me some Cam and Vicky Logan.
It's different.
I love me some Cam and Vicky Logan, okay?
That's
I need to come visit.
We were going to church. We were going to church. I told y'all what.
Baby, Sunday. Okay.
Let's go, okay?
All right.
I'm telling he ain't nothing to play with, is he?
I love him. Okay, all right. But back to the task at hand.
Anyway, so basically they're married. Okay, they've been married for to go on 9 years, right? We kind of got married around the same time, funny enough. But they were trying to get pregnant for years. Recently got pregnant, and just trying to give you guys some backstory. And I mean, just because she's a PK kid, she expressed being in relationships and them not being good, her feeling less than her worth, because me and her got something in common. She used to get talked about as looking like a man. I get that all the time. Because I guess our aesthetics or features are strong or whatever. I don't know. Like, if you ask me, any woman has the capability of looking like a man, because that's where we came from.
Yeah.
I look exactly like my daddy. Nobody out of his 3 kids, and I'm the only one that looks like literally like I look like his clone.
But see, my thing is this: I'm just even being scientific. It starts as a PP in the womb, and then it goes either into the woman or. I
mean, you right. You ain't lying. I've said that before. It kind of looks the same almost. It's like they're the outside version of our inside.
Yeah, and even still, a man can look like a woman.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So it's kind of like, okay, but that people don't know how that affects us, especially when we're petite women who aren't curvy. I've always been flat chest. I'm flat as a board, okay? And I've always been insecure. Well, I'm not now, baby. I don't care, child. They get licked up the same way. But I used to be insecure about that, my body and stuff like that. She's a petite woman. She's small frame. And so she talked about that, and she went through a state of depression. And so I say all that to say that, you know, their fathers hooked them up. I thought this was so beautiful.
Yes, I love that story.
I do too. And so their fathers hooked them up, you know, and at first she kind of was like, you know,
and they was long distance.
It was long distance for a while, you know. So he technically wasn't like a type of hers, if you will, you know, and they are just a match made in heaven. So I would have to agree with him in the sense of saying that, you know, your type ain't your type. And I've talked about this in regards to my husband. If you go down the list of my type, although I technically don't have one, I've dated fat, short, round, ugly, handsome, and just everything of a sort. But my husband necessarily wouldn't be necessarily my type. I have a very extensive catalog of chocolate men. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my husband isn't considered chocolate. He's just darker complected, slimmer, you know what I'm saying? He's thick, you know, so, you know, type wise. And then also, like, I mean, he wasn't the type that I would go for as far as my exes have been thugs. So, you know, but he was a grown man when I met him, and he had a past, you know, see, so, you know, but he wouldn't necessarily be my type, and he is absolutely my type, you know, and I adore him. He's the best thing that happened to me, and he's everything that I was ever looking for in a man, you know what I'm saying? So I would have to agree in a sense of that. What say you, K-Dance, or do you want to be last in this?
No, we're gonna let Sonny be last because I know she's gonna empty the clip. I know she's gonna empty the clip. Okay, I'll go so Sonny can empty the clip when she get done. Okay. So I of course agree with him, and I want to say that I think that what it is people, when people think of their type, it automatically goes towards something physical. But sometimes you still have a type, even if it's not physical. Ooh. Because that's what used to trick me up, was because I thought that I didn't have a type because I've talked to different, like, men that look different physically. Right. But then when I go back and look, they all were still the same type of man, though. It was characteristics in them that all was the same, which was what attracted me to them. Like, for instance, you know, they were in the arts. They were big on fitness. They were big on keeping themselves up. They were I want to say alpha males, but I don't want to say that. Like, they had a lot of confidence. Like, they all had the same type of persona, even though they were different types of men. Like, and so, like, that, even though they look different. And so I was like, wait a minute, I do got a type. It just ain't a physical type. And so I'm actually in the process of that now with the Lord. I'm like, Lord, I'm finna go outside of that box, and we finna see, because ain't none of that been working out for me. Okay. And I don't know what it is that be, you know, where I be trying to get to them type, or them type be trying to get to me. And I'm like, I don't want that no more. But it's very like, and then it's like too, because the devil know what you like. And so he gonna come and wrap it up in a bow and sit it at your door. He gonna be like, oh, this is it, honey. This is it. He go to church. He do all of this. This is it. And it don't never be it. And I'm like, so I'm like, yeah, forget all that, bump all that. We trying everything now. I don't, whatever it is, we gonna at least go on a date. That's where I'm at now.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Dating is the best way to find out what you need. Yes. I did struggle for a while with my particular type. And then I just got tired of the phone calls from the jailhouse. I got tired of that. Ooh, not the jailhouse. I got tired of, you know, yes, I need to watch my back when I go outside, because it ain't that it's another female after me. It could be the cartel gonna come shoot up me and my mama house. So, you know, I got tired of having to argue because I haven't seen you in 2 days because you've been hustling at the trap house. So that was a really hard thing for me to break, because just like what Kate Daniels was explaining, they was different looking, but they was all the same type of man. Yeah. So I definitely agree that your type, and the way I broke that, I was going on a dating spree. Like for like 2 years straight, I was just, I mean, it's gonna sound crazy, but almost any guy, I was like saying yes to the date. You know, I made sure I was safe.
That don't sound crazy.
I made sure I was safe. You know, I was all, we never went to each other's houses and stuff like that. We was always somewhere public. But if I was at the grocery store, if it was online, if I was just out and about with my friends and a guy asked me out, yep, we finna go out. Yeah. I mean, I was going out. I'd be working. Like I used to be a waitress for special occasions. So I would do weddings and banquets and things like that. And I went to this African wedding. I was waitressing at this African wedding, and I pulled 3 Africans at that wedding. Went out with every last one of them because they're all different. They was all different. They was all different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they all had different personalities. They all treated me differently. Like one of them was a player, one of them was a gentleman, and one of them was just plain out boring. But that's the reason why I did that. You know, I went out. Yeah. So I would say, and the guy who I ended up with, I would have never dated him 3-4 years ago. Let's just put it like that. Yeah. Like the guy who like I'm involved with now, there'd be no way he would have caught my attention 3-4 years ago because I was on this whole excitement lifestyle, you know, and I didn't understand what I actually needed. You know what I'm saying? And so he came in and showed me what I actually needed. And I always encourage people to go and just date and see what's out there. I get on Facebook all the time, and I see people always complaining about being lonely. These men ain't this, that, and the third. And the first thing I ask them is, where you finding these men at?
Exactly.
Where you dating them at? Because honestly, you can say that, but if y'all dating the same type of man, of course you're gonna say that because what he's doing, y'all all dating is one man, right? And all y'all dating is one man. He treating all y'all the same, so all y'all getting the same experience. That's why they keep saying, I'm like, bro, literally date a lot of them. Like, you know, like I was pulling them in church when I was going to church. I was like, just hey, let's go out because that's another thing. Like, some people need to realize is that it's okay to say yes to, like, just because guys are trying to get your attention does not mean that they're all creepy. It's okay to say yes and to go out and you know, taste the waters. You never know. You might like a little Asian dip. You don't know. You don't really know.
Baby, I take it out.
You don't really know. I am so for dating. Your type is technically, because if you think about it, when we're young, we're taught our type. You know what I'm saying? We look at our mothers, our fathers. We kind of emulate what they want us to bring home. And then we like grow up, we get in high school, and our friends are also influencing us on kind of a type, you know what I'm saying? Because we want, of course, that's our friend. We gonna have something in common to talk about, you know?
Or we're taught against our type.
Yeah.
You see how
don't date outside your race. Don't do.
That's what I'm saying. So we're kind of influenced growing up. What our type is, that's why we should start and just break that stuff and go out with different people. With different people. Do it. I've dated all races. Go out. I used to date a gypsy. You better go out.
Well, I'm not gonna say I've been attracted outside of my race. I don't know. It's not even like, it's just like, again, I'm telling y'all, the men that I've dated were chocolate. Y'all think y'all chocolate. Okay. I turn out, hey babe, where you go? Like, all right.
Oh. They said dark chocolate.
And you know, I always thought it was my mom. That's what I'm just saying, because that's all she dated, but she's hot and yellow. And she always used to say 2 reds don't make it right. And I didn't get that. But, you know, mama, hey, because why she going to be comments? I'm here. Yeah, I know you're here. Tell me if I'm lying, Miss Brenda. Okay? And so, I don't know if that's her fault, but baby, and I'm not red. I mean, I'm nice and little peanut butter. But that's all I dated. They were chocolate men. Okay? Chocolate. Okay? Like, you can dip them in some milk and some chocolate, and you'll have the milk chocolate.
Like Damson chocolate from Snowfall?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a nice chocolate.
I mean, and so the thing is that, hey Brenda, hey Sissy Boo. She said, hey ladies. Hi Brenda.
Hello.
So Yeah. So you will learn that either, like you said, either what you want or what you don't want. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, growing up, I saw with my siblings. Oh no, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of what I don't want for sure.
I saw a lot of what I don't want with my dad.
And see, I saw what a lot that I
seen it with my
dad.
friends.
I got everything, kind of good and bad. I got everything that my dad was and my husband. But see, I didn't know. So you gotta be careful what you ask for. Come on, somebody. Hold on. Y'all,
no, you do, baby. You gotta be very specific in that prayer to God about what you ask for.
Let me tell you why. Because I had a conversation with my dad that I thank God for, that I will value for the rest of my life. He was over at our house. I don't know if I was pregnant with Denim or just had Denim, but he was over for Christmas. And to see his baby girl, I guess, you know, living decent, you know, he's sitting in my house, you know what I'm saying, on a recliner. And he's just sitting back, and I had asked him, I said, Dad, like, I think back, and, you know, you were a good dad, but you really wasn't there like that, in the sense of you really didn't, you know, go to family functions. You really wasn't active and stuff like that. And I said, why? He turned to me, he said, I was dumb. And I was like, oh, he was like, you know, if I could do it all over, I would. And so, not to, you know, down my husband or whatever the case may be, that he's not really active like when we do functions like he is now. But for a while at the beginning, it will be kind of like he was a homebody. When I met him, he was that, you know what I'm saying? So my dad was, and I got exactly who my dad was: provider, you know what I'm saying, good home person. But if you're trying to get him out, it's kind of like painstaking to get him out the house. But he's great when he's in here, very homestead. And so that's why I say you have to be careful what you ask for, even in relationship, because you don't know who you think you are. That's your dad.
True.
That's not husband. That's not somebody you're in a relationship with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mom, which is so dope, never made us feel like because of what she went through with my dad, he was a bad father.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mom was the same way. Yeah. So, yeah. You gotta give it up for mothers like that who don't, like, you know, make the child also go through, like, just because their relationship is severed, you know, because no matter what my mom and dad was going through, we always had access to our fathers. There was never, you can't see your dad ever.
Right.
Yep.
Right, and that's as it should be. Like, what y'all got going on ain't got nothing going on with them kids. And stop talking to your children on the level of that. They don't need to know that they daddy is nothing because he's nothing to you.
Right.
Because he's everything to them. You know what I'm saying?
Sad to see that.
And like Pastor Rush used to say, he was something one night.
Oh, right. Right, he sure would. Yeah.
Probably for some years. In most cases, for some years, because some of these people got 2-3 kids by the same man. So he was something. He was something. You kept going back.
You kept jumping. You kept falling on it. Woo. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah. You up a little bit too many times. Yeah. I can't stand when women do that. That irritates the life out of me. And I guess I'm not gonna lie. How I move in relationships is overall. That goes for my friendships and everything. If I don't deal with you, you would gone, baby. You won't see me no more. You won't. And I'm telling you, people be like, y'all not cool no more. Oh no, girl, I stopped talking to her years ago. And they like, oh, yeah. You will never know. I'm not gonna talk about you. It ain't right. Oh, hey, speak with your girl. Marcella says, hey, beautiful lady.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome, Marcella. But yeah. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I have nothing to discuss with you. All right, it didn't work. Okay, so this is for our relationships too. Don't be trying to pop up and say you never exist.
Exactly.
So, anywho, but yeah, I guess did you answer the question, Kendra, about your type, not your type?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought she was waiting on
we all agree, like we all agree that people should date outside and, you know, see what their type actually is, because we don't really know.
I'm trying things different this year, honey, because I'm meeting my husband this year.
Yes, you are. Yay!
I know that's right. Speaking into existence.
Yes, you better. Okay, so what that she says that's disappearing. That disappearing is too funny.
Man, right, it is. I was laughing too. That is funny. You doing this disappearing and coming back.
I'm gone, baby. I'm gone. Okay, you
right by you like I never knew you.
You never knew you. I will see you be like, hey, baby, and they be like, girl, we've been friends for 6 years. Oh, okay. All right, Red Label Confessions. Everybody dropping in the building says drop
Hello.
It in the show. Some love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Like Red Label Confessions and Reaction says, please hit that like button, everyone. Thank you. All right, so I guess let's go into the next topic, shall we?
Yeah.
We're gonna leave Rihanna as the last factor. Okay, let's go ahead and get into don't have to beg him. Okay. All right. So I was scrolling on the ground one day. No, but I saw this post. I mean, let me see if I can get it pulled up here. Okay. Basically, the comment was stating that men will naturally take care of you, women. You don't have to beg them to do anything. You don't have to beg someone or teach someone how to love you. And so I'm asking you women, is there ever a point in time that you feel that you have to teach a man, if you will, how to love you? Do you feel like it's a form of begging?
I understand.
I'm about to say, I think that's like a double-edged question, because I feel like you can't make them want to do it. Like, that has to already be in them. But sometimes you do have to let them know what you may like better, or what, like, because I know, like, I'm a big divorce court person, child. I love divorce court, and I love me some Judge Lynn Toller. Rest in peace to her husband. Judge Lynn used to say all the time, men, you have to give the ask. You have to ask the man. You have to make it in words. Tell them in words what you like, what you want them to do, and then leave it up to them to do it. And so I feel like that, to a certain extent, yes, I feel like the right man would do certain stuff, and they're not gonna leave you completely out, not do nothing for you, but they could be bringing you some flowers, thinking that's a nice gesture, when really you want them to bring you some wings. Babe, you know what? That was a nice purse, but I'd rather us went to go watch a movie or go out to eat. I like activities better. I feel like, it's something like that, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's why I said to a certain extent, you do want to show them your love language. That is important, is to show them your love language. But as far as, men, I feel like this, they have a natural instinct to take care of things that they love. If they love their car, they take care of their car. If they love their job, they're never gonna get fired. You know what I'm saying? When they love their house is going to be immaculate. Clean. A lot of them have some of the cleanest houses I've ever been in. You know what I'm saying? So when a man loves something, he takes care of it. And I have been on that side of the spectrum for the majority of my life when it comes to me dating. So when I see those posts where the women are bashing the men, saying things that's against that, I'm like, it's something going on, because they take care of what they love. They really do. If it's their clothes, their shoes, their jewelry, they're going to have some of the shiniest jewelry you ever see. Yep. They love things. They like shiny things. So they're going to want their woman to be nice and pretty. That's why when they love you, they're going to get your nails done and all this stuff, because they want you to be all nice and pretty. They like their stuff. They like their cars to look nice and shiny. Yep. They like their jewelry to look nice and shiny. They want you to look nice and shiny. Yep. So you're right. You do not have to beg him. Yep. Like K-Dane said, you might have to send him a little justice to give him a little hint, what you actually like. But once he learns that about you, you only got to say it once. You don't have to keep saying it.
And one thing that I learned too, you ain't got to ask them to be with you neither. Because if they want to be, they're going to be with you. Because let me tell y'all something.
You never gotta ask.
It done been so many times that a man would tell me they ain't ready for no relationship, and then little time later they in a whole relationship. And I had to learn that no, y'all left some words out when you said it. You should have said, I ain't ready to be in a relationship with you.
With
you. Because you look a little happy over there without. So,
yeah. That's something that they will do that women technically won't do, but I will encourage women to do. Is if you know, hey, this ain't what you feeling and you're actually feeling another person, tell that man, look, I can't do this. You know, let him know. Go be what's gonna make you happy. So that way you are in a situation to where you're happy and you're being treated right, especially if you with a man that wants to be with you. Man, all of this, I wish it must be nice to get flowers every day or every other day. Well, you know what? If that's your thing and that man care about you, you should be getting them flowers. There shouldn't be no begging for no flowers. There should be no begging for him to cook you a meal. There should be no begging for him to rub your feet. Like, if you're begging for that man probably not all the way that into you. He probably like you, but not all the way that into you. And they act so different when they are into you. Oh my gosh, they're like leeches. They are so cute and cuddly when they into you. Like, they turn into big old squishy bears, you know?
He's just not that into you. So speak with your girl. Marcella says, yes, you have to teach a man to love you. Be honest. If you're a little crazy, tell him communication is key. Red label confessions and reaction says closed mouths don't get fed. You have to tell the person what you like and don't like.
True.
Whitney says, if you got a good man, an attentive man, he knows his woman. Nini also says she's right. Men take care of what they love. Red labels, confessions, and reaction says, we gonna need y'all to look like how we found you. Don't get too Speak with your girl. Marcella says 19 years married, we still in love because our two dates told him what I needed and wanted. He's my Rick Ross. Okay, so I wanna stop there. I want to be seduced just as much as I'm going to seduce you. Kamiko says, I'm going where my happiness is at. Okay, so here's what I feel about this. Okay, this is a part where dating plays a part. You do not have to beg a man for nothing if your communication and your standards and your levels and everything you wanted was established before time. So you won't have to worry about getting into a relationship with a person that is not catering to your needs if you establish that in the dating process where your red flags are there and you can throw the penalty on the plate and you can get on up out of there. But see, you get up there and you in this relationship with these people and now you feel like, oh no, where did this go? No, you would have found out this dude was an F-boy if you would have sat there and dated him and gave yourself time and allow the relationship to cultivate and time to go on so you can see how he is when he gets mad. You can see how he is when he really, really likes you. You can see how it is when he ain't got no money. You can see how things is whenever things arise. But see, you want to go into stuff and think that, oh, love, no. Facts over feelings, evidence over emotions, baby. I need to see what you are about before I solidify my position with you. And so that's what I did when I got with Darren. Darren could be sitting over here right now. He'll tell you, oh, yes, he did chase me. Because the word of God said a man that findeth a wife. You got to find me, baby. I'm here. You see me, I see you too. But just like Ruth was, she was gleaning in the field. She was minding her business when Boaz found her. I don't got to be found. So when I am, I'm already establishing what I am. And I'm going to put the cards on the table. Okay. And mind you, I brought the table. So I'm gonna put that on the table, and this is what it is. And if you don't want to meet those standards, that's fine. Somebody else will.
Yes.
So I feel as though, okay, no, I'm not gonna beg you. I'm gonna establish what it is, and you're gonna go and meet that, or you not. And if so, yes, I will bounce my butt on and find somebody who is, because what you won't do, I guarantee you somebody else will. That's just like what they tell us. So I feel as though ain't nothing wrong with dating and multiple people at that, if that takes that. But as far as being in a relationship, and I gotta beg you to take out the trash when you see it's full. I gotta beg you to rub my feet and you see that I've been on my feet all day. You ain't gotta tell me to buy you some new socks because I see holes in them. You ain't gotta tell me that your belly is hungry because I hear it growling. You ain't gotta tell me stuff. I'm just assertive and I'm attentive. But see, that's because I'm into you and I care about your well-being, and that was established with the foundation of us building this relationship. I got to know you. I got to figure out who you are. I got to know what you like and what you don't like. And see, that comes with time. And it takes time to cultivate relationships. People ain't got time for that. So that's why you're begging. Yep. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to make you to stay with me. I'm not going to beg your butt to go. Okay? I am who I am. Am I willing to be it? Absolutely. But my standards are my standards, and I'm not going to lower them for the likes of nobody. So you don't have to beg. You shouldn't have to beg. If you're in a relationship where you got to beg, baby, you must be on the side of the street.
I usually tell them, I'm like, man, if you begging, that man don't like you.
Yeah, I'm not finna.
I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but if you begging, that man don't like you.
I'm not proposing to nobody.
Oh my God, they are doing that now. They are desperate. That's begging. Every woman that gets on your knees, you're going against creation. What are you talking about? I wish I would. See, what women don't have to understand. Let me break this down for people. Why y'all shouldn't be doing this. When a man proposes to you, it's a sign of submission. He's lowering himself and allowing you to rise. You're the one standing. If y'all ain't comprehend that. He's now presenting a gift unto you, as they do back in the day. You know, when they ask your father or your family for marriage, and then they got to bring a cow or sheep or something to show that they're worthy. See, they didn't have rings and stuff back then. Let me just insert this here. So when you foolish woman sit up here and bow down to him, and you sit up here and say you don't want to be submissive, oh, you look like an idiot. Okay, so every woman that's sitting up here and bowing down to these men, you're doing the very opposite of being the independent woman that you want to, which that should be ruled out. But it's a reason why he's kneeling down to you and honoring that position unto you. He's showing a sign of submission and saying, this is where I am at. I'm showing a sign of submission to you. And when you accept that ring, he gets up and you guys are at equal levels. Okay? Y'all better not. Look now. Okay? Stop it. Stop opposing these men. Sorry. I'm off my soapbox now, but that just pissed me off. Woo! Okay, sorry. Let me get into the comments. That pissed me off. Woo! Red Label Convictions and Reactions says every night or every other night should feel like date night. Woo! Yes, it should.
That's romantic.
Am I gonna have to beg you?
That's romantic.
How y'all feel about it? How often do you think date night should be?
I think it depends on your lifestyle.
Well, we have ours every Tuesday. Like every Tuesday we have a stand. We go out every single, unless like he's working and out of town, or I'm working. We go out every Tuesday, so we do ours at least once a week.
Oh,
so nice.
So sweet. I remember those days.
Under y'all right now.
I mean, I feel like
it's okay.
dating should be as often as you guys can plan it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's schedule's different, so it should be as often as you guys can plan it. But I think it should be implemented.
A Red Label Confession and Reaction says, my parents made time for each other every day, no matter how mad they were about something. That's some old school love right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wait, that is some old school love.
Don't. Random Ray, what you mean don't do that? Don't do what? Oh no. Okay. I don't know what happened with that. They just. Kamiko says propose. KJ is almost
that video.
Oh, y'all fell out the
Y'all
charcoal.
synced that video, child. Y'all synced it.
All around. And people are just like, yeah. Dang, you got
man.
Baby, it was the people in the back laughing for me. I was like, boy, she still was down there, girl. Get up.
Stand up.
Yeah, I
never
hope
got
I
up.
never see that in person.
It was him telling her to get up for me.
I said, because I'm gonna go get that girl and say, "Girl, get up off this ground."
Gonna be my friend.
Okay,
What?
Red Label
Please.
Confessions Reaction says, "Don't propose to no man." Okay, can I ask you, Red Label? I'm gonna get your butt on here. I'm gonna have to drop the link. How does that make y'all feel when y'all see a woman go down and propose? Ooh,
Yeah, I want to know that too. I actually had men tell me, like, don't. I've had men say the same thing. He say, "Don't propose to no man."
Right.
Like, I'm gonna listen to a man on that, cause.
But then, how do you even know that they ready for commitment? Because when they propose, it's them letting you know that, okay, I'm ready to, you know.
Right.
You mean, how do you know that she's ready for a commitment?
No, him. Like, if you propose to him,
But
because
see, you don't. You begging.
That's why you don't
You
propose.
forcing.
Exactly.
You're begging.
Yeah, that's why you don't propose, because that's it.
You're begging.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a sign of desperation, a serious.
Yeah.
Like, there's this new show coming out, Love Trip or something like that, where these women go out to France to find love, and one of the girls, she took her own engagement ring. Girl, right? That was a face I made.
what?
What? That's why I said what?
Yeah, I seen it because I watch Hulu, and they were like, you know, they had the commercials, and it's a new show that's coming out. It's like about these girls. It's kind of like real world mixed with The Bachelor. You know what I'm saying? They all live, so it's like different men and different women, and they're all living together. And they're gonna date each other basically. And the men are picking. These men are from France, and the women are from the States. And the men, they give roses to the women they want to keep in the house. You know, and so one of the girls, she was on there, and she was like, "Yeah, I got my own engagement ring," and I was like,
So what's she gonna do? Slide it to him?
right?
I just go
Because
on.
if he don't give her a rose, she didn't went to France with this engagement ring.
You know what I think it is? Hold on. After I read this comment from Red Table, well, let me say what I'm gonna say, then I'm gonna go there. I feel as though, if I be quite frank and honest with you, and y'all know I'm very okay, what I feel is though, I feel like women nowadays don't even believe or can conceive their own worth. I'm gonna tell you why. I feel as though they feel like, well, if I wait, or if I set the bar up here, that's too high. So let me, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is no, like, dang, I wish my husband was out here, because he'll tell you, because I was so assertive and set in my beliefs, he met that. He asked me, because these are the conversations we had. He said, because when he met me, I was Whitney Wells, which was my ex-husband's last name. I carried that on even after the divorce, because the family was Whitney Wells. So he asked me in conversation while we're dating, would you drop that last name? I said, yeah. If somebody give me theirs, I will. But until then, this is my model name. It has a bell to it. I'm keeping it. I said, but oh, absolutely. I said, but you know, I'm a traditional woman. He was like, well, about tradition, do you plan on getting married when you want married? Well, I was like, yeah. I said, but when I say I'm traditional, I want him to ask my father in marriage. I want him to ask my mom. I want everybody to know that he wants to marry me and me be the last. I want it to be done around people, and that's what I want. That's what I've always visioned and dreamed. When I tell you, he did everything. I shared this, I believe, before, but I had an old phone, y'all. This was like one of those itty bitty slider phones. And he went in there and found my dad's number. Asked my dad for my hand in marriage. Asked my mom at our baby shower. He proposed again around everybody. Everything that I asked, he met the mark to do, because he chose to. I didn't force him. I answered the question. This is what I want. You don't have to do it. It was the time we was talking about babies and kids. He was like, well, I'm not ready. I said, okay, somebody else will be. He got so mad. I was serious. And that's why people be like, well, yeah, you know, and I say people, my family were like, oh my God, like y'all got pregnant with Demi early. We talked about that. See, he was willing to do what it took to keep me. I was in the mind frame of thinking that I could have kids, right? That's what they told me. So I was like, it's going to be hard. I want to try early or whatever the case may be. We planned Demi. So, and that was something he didn't want to do, but see, he changed his whole trajectory to keep me. Not saying that, oh, you got to do that, but that's what he wanted to do. He made that choice to do that. He wanted to do that. So I feel as though nowadays these women feel as though that they're not worthy for what they want. You know what I'm saying? The choice, I want to be proposed to. I want it to be lavish. Or shoot, I don't. I just want it to be me and him. Like we got married at the courthouse. I wanted that. Everybody would assume I want a big wedding. I do now because my parents are getting older and I want them to see their baby go through all that. But I did it just how I wanted to. Me and him, Demi in my belly, me and him in our love, you know? But I just feel as though that's what's going on. But I say all that to say, because Red Label Confessions Ration says, because you should be worth the wait. But the thing is, Red Label, a lot of women don't want to wait. They feel like it's ticking time. Oh my God, my friend is getting married. She's having kids. And oh my God, let me just hurry up and propose to him. Kamiko says, I'm sorry. If I witness another woman proposing to anyone, I'm leaving. I did not witness this travesty.
I think it's a combination of women not wanting to wait and women trying to force men who are their type into this box that he don't need to be in. I usually call it getting life mixed up with BS. You know what I'm saying? Where God has actually shown you who this man is in his true colors. I mean, he's shown you, like, you know how this man is. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still in your fantasy, this man fit in your life and you got to make him fit. And so, you know, when it comes to those women who are proposing, I feel like those are the women that's trying to force a certain lifestyle so they can have a certain image because they plant this out in their head and it has to go this way. This man has to be the one that I marry because without him, my whole life is not going to be what I need it to be. And that's something that some women, that's a hard pill to swallow, that you need to get over that. Because sometimes the man for you not gonna look like how you want him to look. He not gonna, you know, he may, and that's another thing. Like when I said women are all chasing the same type of man, that's a big key. Sometimes he really not gonna look like how you want him to look. Like, you know, sometimes a short dude might be the one.
Well, good thing I'm 5'2". I can date a short man.
And the thing is like we just heard in that whole video. Nene says on Christmas, my big mama said, why I'm not married yet? I said, no one deserves me yet. Then I asked her the same question. Then she got quiet. Won't you do it? Don't do that. Let's not do that. Don't ask me them questions. We can ask you the same. Nene says, I had to tell her I'm single by choice. Kamiko says, I agree with Sunny Love. All right, you guys, that was a spicy topic indeed. Okay, but we're gonna get into the last topic of discussion for tonight. How many of you guys were tuned into the Super Bowl? I think we all were. Okay, when Rihanna took center sky, all right, because she was flying. Okay, she took center sky this weekend, and not only did she let everybody know that she was pregnant, but a lot of people had a lot of different things to say in regards to the Super Bowl. A lot of mixed reviews in regards to what people felt like her performance was, and yada yada yada. Let's go ahead and get into what we felt in regards to the Super Bowl and Rihanna's halftime performance. Sunny.
I loved her performance because honestly, I haven't seen Rihanna in 7 years. And so it was just a joy for me to see her perform, hear her perform. It's been a long time. She ain't putting no album out. And now that she's pregnant with baby number 2, I know we're not getting no music. So I was just trying to grasp on to the little bit of life that she was giving us. Because I'm like, this probably going to be it for a few more years. So I'm going to take it. That's what she gave us. I'm going to take it. I mean, I enjoyed it. She's not Beyonce, so I don't expect her to be leaning back in chairs and stuff like that while I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She's not Cardi B, so I don't expect her to bust it wide open on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's Rihanna. She's going to give us Rihanna. She gave us Rihanna. I'm just grateful. I was literally singing all 12 songs. I was happy. She looked beautiful. I loved it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Daniels, what say you?
I didn't watch it. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't watch it.
You didn't even see any clips?
I mean, I saw the clips on social media, of course, but I didn't watch the full performance. But here's my thing, based off what everybody else was saying.
Okay.
Like Sonny said, Rihanna is not Beyonce.
Okay.
Rihanna is not Ciara. Rihanna is not Shakira. I mean, Rihanna's gonna come out here. She's gonna keep it cute and classy, and she's gonna sing. Every now and again, she give you a little wine or something when she would perform. But ma'am, I'm not understanding. What are y'all expecting? It's Rihanna. Like, first of all, like I said on Facebook, y'all, this why she ain't giving y'all no album, because y'all do too much. She don't have to hear about none of that when she sell her beauty products. She put them on that shelf. She collect her coin, and she living her best life, steady getting pregnant. Okay, but she finally come out 20 years later and do a little performance for y'all, and everybody complaining. Now, with that being said, I think that her performance wasn't necessarily about a performance. It was more so about the hype of the fact that nobody has seen her perform or sing in years. So I think the Super Bowl was more so dependent on that, because they knew the views would skyrocket because everybody gonna want to see Rihanna perform. So I think that because she's been gone for so long, people was expecting this boom, but she wasn't here for that. She just wanted to, be cute, say, hey, y'all, I'm pregnant, and dip. So that's what I get from. But honestly, I honestly, from what I seen, I wouldn't really have expected anything outside of that, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you ladies and say, because I don't know, y'all, see, she been gone so long, so we tend to forget. So I'm a receipt person. Let me go on and bring.
Yeah, come on.
Let me bring this to the screen just to refresh people's memory. This was 2021. Okay, this is 2021. Okay, all right. Let me put it on the screen real quick. Okay, bam. All right. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah. Give it to me now. Oh yeah. Woo! Look at the little booty. All right, Rihanna. Okay, girl, do a little swag. Make a little. Hey, I'm just saying, like, look at her run. I mean, and I get it. She was pregnant. All right.
Maybe she one of them where pregnancy.
Look at it. Look at her. Maybe because she looked like she looked hot right there. But she can't get it in. But I just say the thing was this. I wasn't expecting her to do Beyonce. I was just expecting her to at least move.
More life?
Yeah, more life. I'm sorry. Because it's been a long time since we saw her, and the way they built it up, it was just kind of like, damn. Like, yeah. Okay. She was covered, and like we see, I know again she's pregnant, but I don't want to hear that. When she was pregnant, she was wearing less stuff. Last year. Last year when she was pregnant with a little man. Yeah. She barely had clothes on. Okay.
Yeah. Stomach was all out.
That's what I'm saying. So I just kind of,
stomach, titties, butt, everything.
Yeah. And so I ain't gonna lie, my sister Nene, we were there watching together this past Sunday. I was just like, she pregnant. And you know, when the speculated this before I even noticed, but I was just like the way she moving, she was just, I'm tired. I'm tired. She was sitting on the ground every now and again, just like, oh, we still here, okay. Come here, room, Can I? I'm hungry. I still okay. All right, yeah. They dance, and she's like, yeah. She just walking away from them. They dancing, following her. It was just a little weird. It was weird, and I was just like, girl, okay, girl, go on and get off the stage.
But do you think it was because of the hype up? Like you were just expecting more?
Yeah, I was expecting more because I know Rihanna. To be honest with you, Rihanna is the type of artist that her catalog speaks for itself. She could just stand there and sing and we're good. Mm-hmm. It's just because she's so creative. Her Fenty lingerie shows be more abstract, okay? But I'm just saying it was just kind of like she literally looked like, if we're gonna be serious, them dancers look like little sperms, and she looked like the little baby egg running away before.
Somebody on my Facebook also said
I'm just saying, ritual. I'm just saying she looked like, oh, don't come, you're coming after me. Oh no, and the little sperm was just coming.
Yeah, somebody said she looked like fertility ritual, especially was this.
And I'm sorry, you know, we already know she with that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying from a standpoint of not being a conspiracy theorist, just being somebody that wanted to see her. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then, I mean, she come in, I'm like, all right, okay. And her reveal, we didn't even get to see it. She's staring all in the camera and unzipping. We didn't see it, girl. We didn't see it. So if I was her, I would have kept it on, and then when she said bigger than LeBron, that would have made sense. She bigger. I would have zipped it down and revealed. I didn't see the reveal. So we all looking like, is she not?
Is she not? Yeah.
You know, so I just felt like she just kind of looked at like, oh, damn, I forgot I signed up for this. I don't want to do this. I got to do this. I ain't even going to. Well, throw some fancy stuff in there. Let me play with makeup and stuff like that on there.
Let me sell SuperBowl, girl.
Girl, she's over there. All right, y'all not paying me for this. You might as well advertise. All right, come on.
Like wasn't no love put into it.
It wasn't.
It wasn't no love put into it. She basically performed up there like, okay, I'm here. And you just love her, so you like, oh crap, whatever. That's why I enjoyed it, because I just love me some Rihanna. Like, I have all of her albums. Like, you know, I got some
I've been listening to her
in here. Like, I love me some Rihanna, so that's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna tell y'all the type of friend I am, and y'all should already know. I'm that honest friend. If your breath stink, I'm gonna tell you, girl, come over here, girl. You little hot shit. You know, I don't want you to be getting other people's face and they just be like, they don't talk to you. I'm that friend. I'm gonna tell you when you're not doing good, but I'm gonna tell you when you're doing good. I just feel as though it looked confusing. Her hair, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I didn't like that hairstyle.
You know, and when she had that, like the teaser, that green puffy, they had it looking like from the Whoville. I was cool with that. But they didn't execute it properly for the show. If that's the look that she was going, you should have exaggerated that for the show. Yeah. I just feel like when she planned it, she probably wasn't as far along in her pregnancy. And so when it came to time to perform and be pregnant, like, because it's tiring as a woman who's had 3, you know, been pregnant 3 times and big with it. It's tiring, and I'm a woman of a little frame. She's bigger than me, you know. So my thing is in the move and stuff. I get it, but I just feel like she should have put a little more effort into it. That's just what I just feel like it should have been, you know, a little more thought out. Bring people. If you knew you weren't gonna perform like that, bring Kanye. You had a song with Kanye. You had Jay-Z.
She should have, because she had a song with Kanye and Jay-Z that played, and I honestly thought they was coming out. Because I was like, "Is it gonna be Jay-Z? Is it gonna be?" Because I was excited when I thought Kanye or Jay-Z was coming out the Super Bowl. We already had Beyonce,
because
so Beyonce would have been on top.
Beyonce can perform all by herself, and she still brought out people. She brought Destiny Child. She brought out
what's his name? Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno. Bruno.
Yeah, and so I think she just wanted it to be over. You know, and some people were saying that this was her farewell piece. I think so too. I think she like,
music, baby. I think y'all can let that go.
Forget y'all. I'm pregnant. I got millions of dollars. Y'all not getting no music. Okay, y'all barely got that freaking song off Lion King. You better be happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay? Leave me alone. That's what she said. Leave me alone. Okay. She told a lot of kids. I remember her being in an interview. I think she said she wanted like 10 kids.
Yeah. So she finna be popping them back to back.
So we're not getting any music, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was it.
Let's see what you said. Hold on. Kamiko says, that was earlier. Kamiko says, not me. I didn't watch either. Y'all are horrible. Nene says, I watched it, but before I noticed the belly, I wanted to see some sexy grind. Yeah, that's why I wanted to at least. You know, that's what she's famous for. She tried it and I ain't gonna lie, she was like this. Ugh. I'm tired.
Somebody had posted a clip of her trying to twerk. So I was like, oh no.
I said, girl, stop. Don't even attempt it. That's why I was just like, girl, she should have just rescheduled.
Nah, them folks would have been pissed, honey.
I mean,
no, she gonna be pregnant.
We could have had Sierra up in that thing. Sierra would have gave us a shot.
If they would have stopped playing, they could have had Sierra and Chris Brown going to do that tribute to Michael Jackson, like they.
Because Sierra would have gave Chris Brown would really give us a shot.
Baby,
Chris Brown said don't even ask him. He said don't even ask him. He said them people is not for him.
You know what? I don't blame him for how they did him for that award show. I do not blame him. They so upset about that.
I was very upset about that.
Hey, Jolie.
Hey, Jolie.
Yes.
Speaking of Jolie, you guys, we have moved our new segment that we just started for Whitney D and Friends for our reality reviews. We have a new official channel. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to check it out. Let me pull it up for you guys just so you guys can head on over there. Got to do some separation of some things. Hold on, let me get it pulled up. All right, there you have you guys. Check us out on Reality Rewind here on YouTube, okay, on Monday, okay? We will be reviewing, well, actually weekly, all right, on Facebook under We Are Reality Review. Sorry, y'all, I had a brain fart. But yes, check us out, you guys. Weekly, we will be uploading on that channel. Go subscribe if you have not. Reality Rewind as well as on Facebook. So shouts out to Jolie. She is on the cast, okay? Not for nothing, ladies. I want to ask you guys a question before we wrap everything up, okay? Because we are kind of nearing the end of the week, okay? What has been a high for you and what has been a low for you this week thus far?
With what?
What has been a high for you this week and a low for you this week? You start off with the low and then go to a high so far.
I haven't had
the low was Valentine's Day.
Aww.
That was the low.
Oh.
Well, okay, I got a high. I got back on stage for the first time in 6 months.
Okay.
So I was really happy about that. The last time I performed was at my art show. And that was a while ago. And so I finally got back on stage. It felt really, really good to get back on stage. I'm excited about doing more stuff now. So it kind of gave me the boost that I needed to get back out. Because after that car accident, I just didn't want to do nothing at all. Mm-hmm. And so for me, getting back on stage was very significant because I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready to go back out and go back to doing what I was doing. I was looking for something and I finally got it. So that's my high. A low, I hadn't had one this week so far. I hope I don't have any.
Good job, Kendra.
I don't know what my high is. I don't think I had no high yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, it's Thursday.
We got a couple more days left.
Yeah,
you got 2 more days left in the week.
Mm-hmm.
So what's one of your lows?
Valentine's Day. I hate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is so. Well, I wasn't really depressed because I was busy working the whole time. But
Looking busy.
when I got in my bed and I had my wine by myself, and I was like, but no, it wasn't that low, y'all. But I can't think of no more lows, so they got to be the low. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would say for me, I would say a low for me was that I lost my laptop. It went out. And it just, I mean, my husband tried to fix it and he short-circuited. He touched the motherboard or something like that. That's nerd talk. But anyways, that was a low because all my stuff was in there and I was trying my best not to show that I was upset, which, I mean, it's materialistic. So I was like, whatever. High for me would be Valentine's. I'm sorry, KJ. But he blessed me with a new desktop. And it was real nice. I thought he forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you. We are the type that we don't keep up with the Joneses. We do what we can when we can. If we can't afford to do it, we ain't gonna do it. And so for Valentine's, all I could afford with my little coins is a little box of chocolates. And I go all out for holidays because I love them if I can. So I remember coming out and I was like, Happy Valentine's Day. He was like, oh, is that for me? I was like, yeah. And so time went on. It was late, y'all. It was late. It was like 7. And he like runs out. This is normal. So I didn't think nothing of it. Child, he came back hours later and had like this little thing of candy and a little bear. I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, hey, I gave it to him like that too, minus the bear. So I'm grateful. And so I'm opening up my candy. And he was like, Happy Valentine's Day, babe. This huge box. I can't even show y'all. The box was huge. And he comes with the laptop. I mean, the desktop. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. That was sweet. That was a high for me because I was just like, dang, man. Like, I don't know how we're going to do these shows. That's my laptop, man. I'm going to have to reschedule. We're going to be I'm going to have to use my phone. I did my phone the other day. We was doing a live. It went out. I'm like, you can't hear me? It was ghetto. It was just so ghetto. It was cringe. I went back and watched it. I was just like, oh no, this cannot happen, Jesus. Don't do this. No. So that was such a low for me. I was so embarrassed because I'm so, it went out. I was frozen and it was an ugly freeze. Thank you, Jesus, for redemption. So Kamiko says, my high is moving. Okay. She said, my low is not having somewhere to move to. Wait, what?
Aww. But at least you're moving.
Aww.
I love looking at the silver lining and stuff.
That was a beautiful silver lining. I wasn't expecting that, but we're going to speak that God is preparing a place for you, right? Mm-hmm. Although you may see it as not having anywhere to go, it's just not ready yet.
It's just not ready. That's it.
Not ready yet. So we're going to speak life into you and that, wherever God desires you to be, He's going to make way. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, that is it for us on tonight. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to the 3rd episode of season 1 of Uncommon Opinions. Yes, we're going to be here on WhitneyDTV. Okay. Until these ladies say otherwise. All right. Now we're going to be soon coming to farewell with Kay Daniels because this baby is booked and busy. She got, I can't even talk about it. Okay. Dang it. But when y'all be in the interviewing session and stuff like that, y'all going to be like, well, she's on Uncommon Opinions. Oh no. She is Kay Daniels. Okay. Okay. She don't hit the camera. Okay. It's just, okay. But baby, you better Google her. Like literally Google her. Like go Google her. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I'm a huge fan always.
Oh my gosh. I'm just blessed she's on here. Y'all have
we are blessed to have her on here. For real.
I have no idea who this girl is in the middle right here, child. Okay. Go Google her. Seriously, all right. So I'm blessed to have her presence and here she is to let you guys know how you can connect with her.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at K Daniels Designs. Y'all can find me on Facebook at K Daniels Designs. Y'all can find me on TikTok at DK Daniels. Y'all can find me on YouTube at K Daniels Designs.
All right, and Sunny Love, where can I find you, Love Bug?
Y'all can find me on Instagram as Black Sunshine _LLC. Y'all can find me on TikTok as The Chocolate Muse, spelled with DA Chocolate Muse MUSE, and on Facebook as Sunny Love. But if you go on Facebook, approach with caution.
Ooh, you've been warned.
And she meant
She means what she says very thoroughly. Okay, let me read this last comment on here. It's a vibe with Miss Quinny, and Moore says, "Hey, love, hey, beautiful." Another young lady that I will be interviewing because she now soon. We're gonna be in contact, Love Bug. Well, thank you, ladies, so very much. Okay, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another installation of Uncommon Opinions. It's been real, and until then, we will see you guys.